Seduction is in high form of power. People will do what you want without ever even realizing it. Seduction is a mating ritual. You can't just swipe and get it. But because of all the dating apps, if you are able to understand the language of seduction, you're going to have so much more power and success than anybody else. And one thing about words is people can lie, but body language, it doesn't lie. You master that language, you can start deciphering all this people are giving you. It's about psychology and it's about how you carry yourself. If you feel confident, it will naturally radiate through your gestures.
Today, let's talk about seduction based on this interview segment with Robert Greene. He describes seduction as a higher form of power. This means that seduction is not just simple attraction or enticement, but a deeper, more subtle form of influence. The power of seduction lies in its ability to subtly affect others' thoughts and behaviors, leading them to make choices or decisions that align with the seducer's wishes unconsciously. This power of seduction stems from a profound understanding of human nature and a precise grasp of emotions. It involves skills in psychology, emotional communication, and interpersonal interaction. Seducers, by understanding the needs, desires, and weaknesses of their targets, use various strategies and techniques to stimulate and guide these emotions, thereby achieving their goals without being overtly obvious. Moreover, this form of seduction is usually non-coercive. It is not as direct or apparent as other forms of power. Seducers do not command or force others directly, but attract and stimulate interest, leading others to follow their guidance voluntarily, and even gladly. The occurrence of seduction usually involves multiple layers, including psychological, social, and biological factors. Here are some of the main reasons that lead to seduction. Basic desires and needs. Humans have some basic desires and needs, such as the need for food, safety, love, recognition, and social interaction. Seduction is often achieved by stimulating these basic desires. For example, the seduction of gourmet food arouses our desire for food, while romantic seduction touches our longing for love and intimate relationships. Psychological weaknesses and flaws. Everyone has psychological weaknesses and flaws, such as self-esteem, vanity, fear, insecurity, etc. Tempters may exploit these psychological weaknesses to manipulate others. For instance, by offering praise and flattery to satisfy someone's vanity, or by creating fear to control their behavior. Biological factors, such as the dopamine released by the brain, can produce a sense of pleasure. This biological mechanism makes us more susceptible to seductions that can trigger this sense of pleasure. Additionally, emotional needs, curiosity, and the desire to explore, lack of self-control, and more, all make seduction ubiquitous. After fully understanding the causes, how do we avoid being manipulated by such seductions? The following 10 rules must be firmly remembered. Self-awareness. Understand your own weaknesses and desires. Everyone has weaknesses, and tempters often exploit these. Through self-reflection and awareness, understanding your own weaknesses and desires can help you identify and resist external seductions. Maintain rationality. Stay calm and rational when making decisions. Seduction often affects judgment by stimulating emotions. When making important decisions, try to think rationally and not let emotions sway your judgment. Set clear goals and principles. Having clear personal goals and principles can help you stay on course and not be deviated by seductions. When you have a clear understanding of your goals and principles, you can better identify which seductions are contrary to them. Cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is an important tool to resist seduction. By cultivating self-discipline, you can better control your behavior and impulses and not be easily swayed by external seductions. Critical thinking. Critically analyze information and motives. Do not easily believe what others say, especially when it sounds too good to be true or aligns with your desires. Through critical thinking, you can distinguish what is real and what may be a hidden seduction. Maintain emotional independence. Do not overly rely on others' approval and emotional support. Tempters may use your emotional dependence to manipulate you. By maintaining emotional independence, You can reduce the risk of being controlled by others. Learn to say no. Be brave to refuse in the face of seduction. Learning to say no is an important self-protection skill. When you feel that something does not align with your principles or goals, you should firmly refuse. Cultivate healthy skepticism. Stay alert to situations that seem harmless but may hide manipulative intentions. Healthy skepticism can help you avoid falling into carefully designed traps. Strengthen emotional management. Learn to manage your emotions. Emotions are one of the tools tempters often use to manipulate. By strengthening emotional management, you can reduce the likelihood of making impulsive decisions during emotional fluctuations. Establish a support system. Having a reliable support system, such as friends, family, or a psychological counselor, can help you obtain different perspectives and advice when facing seduction. When you are uncertain, they can provide objective opinions to help you see the situation clearly. Avoiding being manipulated by seduction is the start of your journey to becoming stronger. Set a goal for yourself, start today, and change a little bit every day. It won't take long before you see a better version of yourself emerge.